Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, well, I should say over the course of the next few days, I'm going to be recording myself trying different drinks from the Macrobarista. I got into a bit of a hole on Instagram, actually no, not Instagram. Well no, both Instagram and YouTube. I saw people trying these different healthy I can't talk because I haven't had my coffee. Oh my God. So, the Macrobarista is this guy on Instagram. He also has a website and he basically has these like healthy Starbucks drinks. I don't think they're that healthy. Well, they're good if you're on keto, but I'm not on keto. So I looked through his Instagram and I found a few recipes that I could easily substitute some of the products in. Really, I'm just substituting the milk that he asked in his coffee for almond milk, and then one of the recipes I'm going to substitute one of the cold foams. Now, I haven't been purchasing coffee because I have been loving my Mr. Coffee iced coffee maker. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. I'll link it somewhere up here. But I've been using it and I finally figured out the best ice to water ratio to get the best coffee. I usually also, when I go to Starbucks, I tend to only get just a cold brew with almond milk and some Splenda. That's it. I don't really get anything else, but we are going to try this week. I chose 4 drinks that I think would be really good, that I would like. 2 of them are basically the same thing, just one has cold foam. So we are going to be trying today the hot chocolate cold brew. We are then later in the week or at some point, so there might be some continuity errors, like when I film this, like my hair is in a bun right now, maybe it won't be in a bun later at some point, maybe I want a nail polish on. So then there's the French Vanilla Cold Foam Cold Brew. We're gonna try that as well as the same recipe but without cold foam. And then we're gonna try his version of an iced mocha. We are trying the hot chocolate cold brew. Now, if you were to make this the way that or order it, I should say, the way that he suggests, you would ask for a Grande Cold Brew with 1 pump of mocha, which I did, 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, which I also did, and then he says to ask for light cream. I asked for almond milk instead because I don't like dairy in my coffee anymore. I mixed it around a little bit. Let's try it. Oh my God, wait. Wow. Okay. It looks like coffee milk, right? You know what I'm talking about when you put like so much milk in your coffee, there's no more coffee. Wait. That's really good. It's actually not super sweet. It's funny, it's so weird. It reminds me of an iced mocha, but you don't have the bitterness of the espresso, and it's not as milky as like a latte. You still have like the cold brew. It's so funny. Like you just get the hint of mocha, but the vanilla, like the sugar-free vanilla, is actually not super sweet. It balances out really well. Whoa, wait. My mind is kind of blown. Like, it's not sweet, but it's not bitter. And I think what's interesting too is I think because you add the syrups, if you don't like the taste of coffee, like to me this doesn't really taste like coffee. It kind of tastes, I don't even know what this tastes like. But you know, if you get cold brew, if they don't put like enough milk or they don't sweeten enough, it still has that like very bitter taste to it. This, like the bitterness is like completely gone. It is completely gone. That is so strange. Wow. All right, should we do like on a scale of 1 to 5? Maybe we should do a scale. I'm going to rate this 3 cold brews out of 5. Three coffee emojis out of 5. Let's do that. just because I'm not, it does, I guess it kind of tastes like a hot chocolate packet, you know, but I'm so confused. I don't know how I feel about it. I think what I should do next time if I order that is, like he said, just ask for a splash. I had a regular amount of almond milk put in there. I'm gonna note that for the other drinks. I try to just ask for a splash of almond milk. I think because I ordered the cold brew with milk, not the cold brew, and then you can ask for like a splash of milk in it. I think that's what I should have done. I don't know, it's weird. It like kind of doesn't taste like anything to me. Should I lower my rating then to like, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with 3 out of 5. I screenshot how much this cost me. My total was $5.82. I did use my Starbucks card. I do have one so I can keep getting rewards, and sometimes too, if you get certain drinks, you get like twice the rewards. I like to use those stars towards getting free almond milk. Guys, again, I'm going to follow his recipes as stated. I'm just going to substitute the cream for almond milk. Hi friends. Okay, so I know I said I would do 4 drinks this week, but today the Macrobarista posted a drink that sounds really good, and it is the Nutella Nitro Cold Brew. I saw this come up and I think we need to add it to the list of drinks we're gonna try during this video. I was going to substitute it and take out the iced mocha, but I think the iced mocha will be a good drink for me to get maybe in the afternoon. Sometimes I would go to Starbucks and I would actually get what's called the Gary, and it's an iced mocha with 2 pumps of mocha with almond milk and no whipped cream, and it's called the Gary because Gary Janetti, who is a writer, if you guys know who Brad Goreski is, he's Brad Goreski's husband, and this is his signature drink, and it took the internet by storm about a year ago or so. He and Brad were traveling throughout Europe, and Brad would film on Instagram every time Gary ordered this drink to see if they could get it right in whatever country they were. It was hilarious. And then when the pandemic happened and Starbucks closed, Brad was making it at home, and he had a whole series called Brad Bucks. And I think there's like 10 different videos on Brad's Instagram. I'll link them below. They're so funny. But it's a pretty good drink, and there's no decaf cold brew at Starbucks, and I wish there was, because I cannot have caffeine later in the afternoon or else I will be wired for the rest of the day. So I do sometimes get espresso based drinks at Starbucks if I go in the afternoon, because I can get them decaf. They don't even have like a decaf iced coffee either, which is strange. But yeah, I think we need to add this drink to the list. So that makes 5 drinks, which means I'm going to be spending at least $25, more than $25 on these drinks. I don't think I'm gonna do this every day this week. Again, this might be over a period of a week or 2, because I have the iced coffee maker and the point, so I use that. We'll see. But I just had to update you guys that this new drink happened. Maybe I'll get this new drink tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. All right, friends, we have another drink this morning. This is the cold foam. What is this? This is basically the cold foam vanilla latte, and it's a cold brew with cold foam and 1 pump of hazelnut, 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, and you're supposed to put a light splash of cream. I substituted the cold foam for the cinnamon almond milk cold foam, and I asked for a light splash of almond milk. So let's see. Oh my god, that cold foam is so good. I would get that on my regular cold brew. It tastes like the cinnamon coffee cakes I have in my fridge right now. Let's stir it up a little bit. It's so good. Like, there's no sweetener or anything in it. But I think the cinnamon goes really well with the hazelnut and the vanilla. If you're a dairy-free like me, and just having the splash of almond milk makes such the difference. I think what I did yesterday, that was the problem, is I asked for like too much almond milk. Like, you really just need the slightest amount of milk. I also tend to put, you know, artificial sweetener. I mean, the syrups aren't that great for you, let's be real. But, you know, I do ask for like a whole packet of Splenda in my cold brew. Wow, this is so good. This is great. I really want to try the dark chocolate almond milk one they have. I think it's like the dark cacao almond milk foam that they make, the cold foam. That I think, wow. I think that also would have been great with this. I think that would be really good on the hot chocolate cold brew if you got the dark cacao almond milk on that. Oh my god, I think that'd be really good. Maybe I'm gonna try that in the future, but wow. I really like this. This might be my new go-to cold brew. Wow. The cold foam, I can't, I'm like, my mind is blown. Like, it adds such a good flavor. I kind of want to learn how to make cold foam myself. Like, is it easy? I saw the girl just like, it was in a blender. Oh my god. I might have to figure out how to make that myself with some almond milk and cinnamon, because that would be so good on my iced coffees. Wow. Guys, this gets a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 cold brews out of 5 coffee emojis out of 5. This is fantastic. Wow. I really like that. Yeah. Oh my god. Guys, I'm in love. This is so good. I feel like now I'm getting to like the coffee part. Ooh, yeah. The hazelnut and vanilla. Interesting flavor. It finally hit me. But again, the cinnamon goes so well with it. Like, it, I don't know. Like, the vanilla and the hazelnut, like, it's just like a hint of, I don't know. It tastes so good. I don't like many flavors. This tastes to me like a little bit, maybe like a fall cold brew. But, oh my god, this is really good. That's the best one so far. So we still have to try his version of an iced mocha. We still need to try this. I'm wondering if I really need to try this though without the cold foam. I'm gonna see if maybe we should not do that, because I don't know, maybe we'll try this without the cold foam, which the guy claims is his favorite, his best recipe of all time, and his favorite recipe. So we still have to try that, and we still need to try, excuse me, we still need to try the newest one he posted, which I told you guys yesterday, is the Nutella Nitro Cold Brew, which sounds really cool. And again, I've never had Nitro Cold Brew. Apparently it's less calories than the regular cold brew. I don't know, I've never had the Nitro Cold Brew because I always thought it was maybe a little too strong, but yeah, we shall see. Wow, that is so good. That is so good. My mind is blown. I kind of want to get these syrups now, like for myself, for my coffee, to make myself and add to my iced coffee. Like the vanilla with like that would be so good. Oh man. Best one yet, guys. Best one yet. Also, I meant to tell you guys how much I paid for this, because I feel like that's important, because these drinks are pricey. I used 25 stars because I had enough to deduct that. So I got the sugar-free vanilla for free. And with tax, that came to $5.17 for this drink. If I hadn't used my stars, this would have been about $5.25. So given with tax, I think it would have been probably nearly $6, which is, again, kind of ridiculous. But if you get like a regular, like I've gone Grande Cold Brews and they're nearly $5, and the almond milk usually is extra. I do understand that, but you know, again, Starbucks is expensive, especially here in New York City. Yeah, it's wild. All right, friends, so we are back with another Starbucks drink. It is very early in the morning. I'm having some work done on my apartment, so I had to get up super early, and I'm like sweating. The weather's getting warmer, which is great, but I took a little walk this morning, and now I'm like, oh, I'm schwitzy. Also, trying to keep my hair looking good. If you guys wanted me to do a video on how I blow dry my hair with my dry bar tool, let me know. It's probably not as straight as it was yesterday because I slept on it, but anyway. All right, today we are trying the Macrobarista is what he calls his favorite recipe ever. This is a Grande Cold Brew with 1 pump of hazelnut syrup, 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla. I asked for a light splash of almond milk. He says to put cream in his recipes. Past 2 drinks that I tried, I don't really know how many points those would be, to be honest. I would have to calculate each component separately, I think, which is going to be a little difficult. So if you need to know sugars, carbs, and things, you might want to go by what the Macrobarista says on his Instagram. But let's try this. I almost got the Mocha today because I've been up since 6 a.m. and I was like, I'm gonna crash at some point. But then I was nervous that it was like gonna be a little too much caffeine. So let's try this. Ooh, that is smooth. That's really good. That actually tastes, funny enough, that tastes less sweet than when I get a cold brew with Splenda in it. And I only asked for 1 packet, but this doesn't taste as sweet as it does when I do that. Wow. It's nice and light. This is what we tried the other day with the cold foam on it. And I have to say, the cold foam completely overpowered the flavoring of this. The cinnamon cold foam really kind of just took over. And I don't mind that, but this is like, it's kind of refreshing actually, which is odd. Like, maybe because, I don't know if like the hazelnut is balancing out the vanilla, I don't know. It just has like the perfect amount of sweetness, but there's no bitterness at all from the cold brew. Wow. I see why this is his best recipe yet. This is great. Wow. I really like this. I think this is gonna be my new go-to cold brew. This is delicious. Oh my God. When I go on my walks, I would totally be sipping this. This is great. I'm giving this 5 out of 5 coffee emojis. This is great. This is like the perfect cold brew. Seriously, it is so good. Wow. Wow. This is great. This is really good. Guys, you gotta try this. You have to try this. This is, I keep saying my mind is blown every time I try one of the recipes, but so far this is my favorite out of the 3. My second favorite would be the one with the cold foam, and third is the hot chocolate cold brew. I think the hot chocolate might end up being like my least favorite, to be honest, out of it all, because as I told you guys, it didn't really taste like anything. It was kind of weird. But this cold brew is definitely my favorite. This is great. I'm gonna have to get this more often. All right, we have 2 other drinks we still need to try at some point. We're gonna try the Nutella Cold Brew, which is his newest drink, and we're gonna try his version of an iced mocha at some point. But wow, these are good. I never think to get creative with my Starbucks drinks. I always feel bad like asking for extras and stuff, but yeah. Oh, I also paid $4.30 for this, which is what I usually pay for a Grande Cold Brew. They basically just charge me for a regular Grande Cold Brew, which is $3.95, and then with tax it's $4.30. So they actually didn't charge me extra for the light splash of almond milk, and they did not charge me extra for the hazelnut syrup or the sugar-free vanilla, which is, like I said, this is really interesting because I've gotten charged extra for certain things here and there. So yeah, it's good to know that like if you want to add a tiny bit of sweetness, it's not bad. I think if I got this in a tall, I'd just do maybe 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla instead of the 3, but Sometimes I get tall cold brews because the Grande can give me a little bit of sugar rush, but this is great. Wow. Wow, Bethany, wow. Yeah, this is it. This is it. What do the kids say these days? What do the TikTokers say? I was gonna say this F's. I don't want to say the full word, but this is good. This is good. Hi everyone. Oh my gosh, I have had such a week. I finally was able to get to Starbucks and try the iced mocha version. Actually, hold on a sec. I just want to wipe the top of this. Okay, I am trying the Macrobarista's version of an iced mocha. This is, I got decaf, but it's basically an iced Americano grande with, I did a splash of almond milk, but it has 1 pump of mocha sauce and then 3 pumps of the sugar-free vanilla. I might look a mess because I just went on a walk. But yeah, let's give it a try because iced mochas tend to be like pretty caloric, I think, because there's so much milk in it, and I think they put almost like 4 pumps of mocha syrup, so let's see. Ooh. Wow. That tastes like an iced mocha, but with more espresso than milk. Wow. That's a good alternative. It's also not super sweet. I feel like the iced mochas tend to be very, very sweet, and this is not. Yeah. I also usually don't like iced Americanos because they tend to be super, super, super strong. I do like regular hot Americanos, but this is really good. This is good. If you don't want something super sweet, I would recommend this. This definitely has more of a bitterness than a sweetness. It cost me $4.95 in total. So yeah, about $5. In fact, I went to get something else and the guy said, how much is Starbucks selling coffee? Like, how much was that? I was like, about $5. He's like, I figured. But that's really good. Again, not super, like, pretty good. Like, it tastes like a mocha, but without the milk. Or like a little bit of milk. I might have asked for a little bit of milk, actually. You get like a hint of mocha, but the vanilla kind of like tones it down a bit. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5, actually. I would consider getting this in a tall when I want an afternoon pick-me-up, but I need decaf. I would get this in a tall and then maybe do like the 1 pump of mocha, maybe just 2 pumps of the sugar-free vanilla instead. But yeah, this is great. I didn't have that much coffee today, so I really needed this. Despite the fact that it's decaf. This is good. I like this. I like this a lot. This might actually taste pretty good hot. All right, we still have one more drink to try, which is the Nutella Cold Brew. I think so far my favorite has been the French Vanilla Cold Brew that I got. That was really, really good. I think that so far has been my favorite, as well as the cold foam, for sure. Right now, but this is a runner-up. This is great. This is really good. All right, see you for the final drink. Hi friends, ignore my background. There is a lot happening in my apartment right now. This video has taken me way longer than I expected to film because a ton of personal things have happened in my life, but we are on our very last drink finally. the Nutella Nitro Cold Brew. This is, damn sticker. This is a Grande Nitro Cold Brew with, this has a lot of sugar in it, oh god. 1 pump of mocha, 1 pump of hazelnut, 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla with a light splash of almond milk. Let's try it. I've never had Nitro Cold Brew before. Whoa. Also, there's no ice in it. Is there supposed to be ice in it? Or do they not put ice in the Nitro Cold Brew? I guess they don't put ice in the Nitro Cold Brew. I don't know. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, I know I said that his favorite recipe was the best one yet. I think this one is the best one. Sorry, it's like dripping a little bit, and even when I was, hold on, I need to get a napkin. Okay, I know I said that his best recipe was the best one. I think this actually, we saved the best for last. Oh wow. Wow. That is so good. Now, I don't eat a lot of Nutella, but I do like chocolate hazelnut. And this is so good. It's not bitter at all. I think the Nitro Cold Brew, maybe because there's no ice, it just feels like it's a little more watered down than the regular cold brew. But you obviously get more for your money because there's no ice in here. And I don't really know the difference between the Nitro Cold Brew and the regular cold brew, if someone wants to explain. I've never gotten the Nitro Cold Brew because I assumed that it was maybe way stronger, but this is really good. It's not super sweet. Well, some people might think it's a little sweet. My only problem with this is it has so much sugar in it that this is not great. This is definitely going to be like a high point Weight Watchers drink if I were to calculate this. When I first recorded the video, I edited out me saying the WW Smart Points. The reason I edited it out is because, and I think I mentioned in the third drink that I'm not sure how many points all these are, is because if you were to calculate the calories on the Starbucks website, it doesn't change the calories and the fat and all of that as you edit the drink on their website. It's really weird. It only just shows you like the generic calories, like if you don't add anything in it. Wow. This is great. I'm gonna give this 5 cold brews out of 5. Oh yeah. Wow. This is delicious. This is a good like treat yourself drink. I did use 25 stars because I had enough on my Starbucks card. Altogether, this was $5.17. So that's how much I paid for it. But I was able to get 60 cents off with using my 25 stars. The hazelnut syrup, the sugar-free vanilla were not extra. The mocha was an extra 60 cents, which is so strange to me that they charge 60 cents for that. So if I think this drink before I used the stars was nearly $6. It was about, I think it was $5.82 it came out to, which is pretty ridiculous. And I also had to refill my card because I didn't have enough. But yeah, I think let's go over all the drinks and I'm gonna rank them in my favorite order. I think my favorite still is the Best Recipe Cold Brew. It's a really great, refreshing drink. I like that it's not super sugary, so I'm gonna rank that as number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna rank this as number 2, the Nutella Nitro Cold Brew. This is, ooh. I'm really enjoying this. In fact, I think I'm gonna try his favorite recipe with the Nitro Cold Brew. I think that would be really good. The French vanilla with just the regular hazelnut with no mocha at all. I think that would be really good in the Nitro Cold Brew. I'm gonna try that. I think third, I'm going to rank the French Vanilla Cold Foam Latte drink. I think I'm gonna rank that third. Fourth, I'm gonna rank the iced mocha. I know I said the iced mocha was really good, but I actually didn't end up drinking all of it. I also got it really late in the day, and it got a little bit bitter over time. So I'm gonna rank that fourth, and fifth, I'm gonna rank the hot chocolate cold brew because it just didn't really taste like anything to me in the end. But yeah, I'm happy I got to try these. Again, I don't know how healthy they are. I substituted the cream for almond milk. I substituted the cold foam for the cinnamon almond milk cold foam, which was so good. Guys, that cold foam is like great. I know Dunkin' Donuts just came out with cold foam, but I've heard very mixed reviews that it's not as good as Starbucks. So to me, whenever Dunkin' tries to be like Starbucks, I just don't trust it. If you just want regular coffee, just get that at Dunkin'. You know, if you want to get creative, go to Starbucks because they know what, I feel like they know what they're doing a little more. But wow, I'm really happy I tried these. I never, like I said before, I never get to be creative with my Starbucks drinks. So yeah, this is really good. I'm really happy I got to do this. I'm so sorry this video took so long to film. Again, I had a lot of personal things happening over the last week or so. Like every day something has happened. I was having renovations in my apartment, and then something happened in my apartment that affected another apartment below me. So, oh God, guys, I've had like such a crazy week. But anyway, I really enjoyed doing these videos. I would love to do some other Starbucks videos. This was really fun. Anything having to do with coffee. I'm all about it. And I got some Starbucks rewards out of it, so it was pretty good. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I know this video was a little bit longer than my usual videos. Make sure to check out my podcast with my best friend Krista. It's called OMG Stop Pod. It is everywhere you get your podcasts. Right now we're posting every 2 weeks just because our schedules got a little bit busy. But we have 2 seasons up right now. Our first season is 30 episodes, and we're in the middle of our second season right now. And we talk about everything as we're 2 20-something best friends talking about 20-something life. You can also check out my Instagram at Petite Talks. And check out my blog. I recently started posting Real Housewives recaps just because I love the Real Housewives. I'm not posting Summer House. Summer House I feel like is a little too boring for me to write some recaps for, but I'm really enjoying posting some recaps of the Real Housewives. So right now Atlanta, Dallas, and New Jersey I am posting about, as those are the 3 Housewives franchises that are currently on. Married to Medicine is coming back, so maybe I'll recap that. That's a great Bravo show. And I'm looking forward to Family Karma coming back sometime soon. Yay! Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Shalom. See you next time. Bye.